Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Call Allah, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Al-Shai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Brakatah, Wa Brakatah to the elect and 1/3 of the children of Israel. Double honors to the teachers and the head apostles of the great millstone grew well. Peace and salutations to the Alchemy pushing out this work with true sincerity. Also, Brakatah to the Akwafim who are listening as well. This is Providence in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Brother Daniela. Just want to do this quick hit. Don't worry about tomorrow, alright? Don't worry about tomorrow. Allow the Lord to do what He has to do for today. Okay? It says Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Alright? So let tomorrow worry about itself. Alright? There's so much that goes on each and every single day. Alright? Allow the things of the world take thought for itself. Because what? There's nothing but evil in this world. There's nothing but evil. Alright? There may be some good that goes on, people have their prosperity days, people have their adversity days. Alright? There's death and life. There's riches and poverty every single day. It is a world full of balance. Okay? This world is a balanced world. Not everybody can be rich. Not everybody can be poor. Not everybody's going to live. Alright? And not everyone's going to die on that specific day. But everyone dies, everyone lives. Alright? Everyone has good days, everyone has bad days. Alright? So it's a balance. Okay? According to Sirach chapter 11 verse 14, it says prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. Okay? So Yahweh Shema Shai, He is the balance of all things. He gives you the good days. He gives you the bad days. He gives you life or death. He chooses. He also gives riches and poverty. So you see people who are more wealthy than you, the Lord did that. And if you see a man begging for bread and like in the streets, the Lord did that. As the scripture says, give me poverty, no riches. Okay? In Proverbs the 30th chapter, when King Solomon was talking about, give me the two things. Alright? And those two things will remove far from me vanity and lies. Alright? Give me poverty, no riches, and give me food convenient for me. So the Lord gets balances everywhere you go. You can from America to Romania to Haiti, all right? To everywhere, man. Everywhere you go, there's a balance. Animals, weather, people, all right? Everywhere you go, man. I'm going to read Matthew chapter 6, verse 34 again, and we're going to move to James. So this is the book of Matthew chapter 6, verse 34. Take therefore no thought for the morrow shall take thought for the things of itself. Sufficient unto the day is the evil thereof. Because what? The vibration of this world, according to Job 9:24, the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. They spread nothing but wickedness. The elites who control the television, all right. So the broadcasting of all kinds of evil vibrations through the music industry and through Hollywood, this world is under a serious vibration of wickedness. So no matter what, every day there's going to be all kinds of forms of wickedness each day. And being in these chains of darkness, we're just this flesh. Alright? We're always going to go off here and there. But what? The Lord said, don't even take thought for tomorrow, because you don't know if you're going to live today. All right, you don't know if anything else, like you don't know what's going to happen to you. So what? Don't worry about tomorrow. Worry about today. What can you do today to please the Lord? What can you do to do good and offend less? Okay. Figure out game plans for you to do better the next day by giving it to the Lord, and the Lord will, do his part as usual. Okay, so this is the book of James, chapter 4, verse 13. It says, "Go to now, ye that say, today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year, and buy and sell and get gain." All right, so we are all guilty of, hey man, we're gonna go here next week, like we're gonna go here, tomorrow or next month, But what? Verse 14, "Whereas ye know what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time and that vanisheth away." All right, so our life span here on earth in these bodies is compared to a vapor. All right, when you boil water, or when you make tea, or some sort of steam that's coming off of water, and it goes up in the air and it vanisheth, that's our lifespan here on earth. We're only here for a few seconds compared to eternity. All right, because what? One day here on earth is 1,000 years it's 1,000 years in the kingdom of heaven. Let's grab that real quick to prove the point. To let the Yahweh Shemel Shah be true and every man a liar. I know exactly where it's at. The 2 Peter chapter 3. Alright. 2 Peter chapter 3. And I believe it's verse. Yep. Yeah. 2 Peter chapter 3. A few verses up. There you go. 2 Peter chapter 3 verse 8. "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is as one and 1,000 years as one day." I'm gonna read that again. "But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing, that one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years as one day." Okay, so that's one day. 1,000 years to the Lord, all right, and 1,000 years is one day to us. Okay, so being in these bodies, and and it's compared to a vapor, it's only a few seconds. Imagine just waking up, going to the grocery store. As soon as you walk out, a big semi truck just goes right through the store, and it hits you, and you fly all the way back into the store and hitting aisle 3 and 4, and you die. You know what I'm saying? That was only a few seconds during that day, or compared to when you were born all the way till now. All right, Yahweh forbid, that the Lord take you out, and that was only a few seconds, and you're back to the spiritual realm, standing before Yahweh Shemel Shai. So that right there, that was only a few seconds to the Lord, but you got the point. Okay, verse 14, "Whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appeareth for a little time, and then vanisheth away. For that ye ought to say, if the Lord will, we shall live and do this or that." So that's why every time we see the Akim, every time we talk or we say, hey, we should meet up sometime, we said Lord's will, or in the ancient Hebrew, we say Yahweh Ratazah. All right, Yahweh Ratazah. Lord's will. All right? Lord's will. Because what? It is the Lord's will, because he's controlling every single being here on earth. All right? He's controlling every single being, animals, everything. All right? Yahushua was given the blueprints from Yahweh, and he created all things here on earth with the elect. So Yahushua, he's the one who's controlling all these things. All right. Okay. Yahweh Shai is doing all these things. How everyone is operating, you know, from the greatest to the smallest, from the left-hand side and the right-hand side in the spiritual realm. Okay. So that's the one that we should fear. That is the beginning of wisdom and the instruction of wisdom. Okay. I'm going to read Sirach again. Sirach chapter 11 verse 14. Prosperity and adversity, life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. All right. So remember, he's controlling all these things, man. All right. So I hope this class was edifying to the elect. Kahala, Yahweh Bashim Al Shabbat Shemekakadash. Till next time I say Shalom.